Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to NetGame. In today's video, we're going to be showing you solid proof that the NBA Finals are rigged. Now guys, real quick, before we do get into the countdown, I want to let you guys know that we will be picking one lucky subscriber every month to win a shout out at the start of a video. All you must do to enter is subscribe to our channel, like the video, and comment down below saying I subscribe. Good luck guys. Now without any further ado, let's get into the video. A lot of people have been saying recently that the NBA Finals are rigged. The reason for this is that it seems like the Warriors have been getting a lot of close calls, while the Cavs, well, they've been getting huge charge calls overturned to block calls. So I'm going to be honest, if the series keep going like it is, if people keep saying that the series is rigged when it's all said and done, we're going to definitely do a deep dive into whether these NBA Finals were fixed. But as for today, we're going to take a look at one of the biggest reasons as to why people think that the NBA does fix playoff series. We're going to look at one of the greatest playoff conspiracies of all time. Did the NBA fix the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals? Let's talk about the 2006 NBA Finals, where the Heat attempted 52 more free throws in 6 games against the Mavericks, and Dwayne Wade himself took 16.2 free throws a game. And the 2002 Western Conference Finals, where several questionable calls went against an arguably better Sacramento Kings team so that the Los Angeles Lakers could reach the finals. Now the arguments for why these series were fixed were pretty convincing. Just know that the biggest reason why people believe that the NBA fixes certain series is that the league wants the teams with the biggest fan bases and biggest name appeal, like the Los Angeles Lakers, to go as far as they can in the playoffs because more people watch the game. That is exactly what many think happened in the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals between the Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. This was a 76ers team, of course, that Allen Iverson is credited with carrying to the NBA Finals, and it was those finals that saw Iverson drop a ridiculous 48 points as he carried the Sixers to a Game 1 win over the Lakers. But the thing is, it's possible that none of that should have happened, because when looking at the Bucks versus Sixers, it's not exactly a stretch to say that Milwaukee outplayed Philadelphia and deserved to win if not for some help from the refs. This was the Bucks team that was led by star Ray Allen, and what was arguably his best year, because we all remember Ray is one of the best shooters of all time, but this was also a Ray who was ultra athletic and focused more on having an all-round complete game. This was very important in 2001, as Ray would finish with the best PER in his career after averaging 22 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 4.6 assists a game. And in the playoffs, he would up those numbers and prove that he was a star capable of leading his team to the finals. What's more, the Bucks head to the other all-star caliber players, Insane Cell, as well as several capable role players, who made this team possibly the best team in the Eastern Conference. But of course, they would be denied their chance to play in the NBA Finals that year, as the Sixers would win under some very shady circumstances. Now we're going to take a look at some of the exact calls that made many consider that it was shady. But before we do that, let's just take a look at the straight facts. For one thing, Philadelphia was obviously the most popular team in the Eastern Conference that season, as Allen Iverson was one of the league's most popular players. In fact, Allen Iverson was actually the MVP of the league that year, and he was so popular that in 2008, when the NBA released the best-selling jerseys of all time, he was third behind just Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. So it's pretty obvious that the NBA would benefit Allen Iverson playing in the NBA Finals, especially when you consider the alternative, which would be a Milwaukee Bucks team that, despite having one of the best teams in the NBA, finished just 13th in home attendance that season. So just heading into the series, you can see why the NBA would have some kind of motivation for Philly to win. And the thing is, the Milwaukee Bucks players not only thought the series was rigged after they had lost because of this, they were already complaining about the refs during the actual Eastern Conference Finals. Ray Allen dropped these bombshells on the media. Ray said, "I think there's no question about that. The league is a marketing machine. The bottom line is about making money, and everybody for the league to make more money, and the league knows that. Philadelphia is going to make more money with LA than we would with LA. 9 times out of 10, when you have a referee, you know there are no biases. However, 9 times out of 10, when you have a referee, you know there are no biases. But in the back of everybody's mind, it's like Philadelphia and the MVP needs to play in the finals." Ray also would say that his family had been sitting near Commissioner David Stern, and that when Ray found an open eye on a drive but no foul was called, Stern jumped up really mad, like he was cheering for Phil. And when looking at the stats of this series, you can see why Ray Allen was so angry. By the time these 7 games are over, the Bucks will be called for 165 fouls compared to the 122 fouls for the Sixers. Going further, Milwaukee was called for 11 technicals compared to just 2 for Philly, and the Bucks had 4 flagrant fouls while the Sixers had none. And to top this all off, the Sixers would take 186 free free throws while the Bucks only took 120, and Glenn Robinson, Milwaukee's second best player, would not attempt a single free throw until Game 5. Of course, all of this looks suspicious, which is why Bucks head coach George Karl will be fined for the week, saying that the NBA wanted the Sixers' years in the finals and that the 3 other NBA head coaches had called him and raised conspiracy concerns. Well, there you have it, guys. That was solid proof that the NBA playoffs are rigged. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure you don't miss out our monthly shoutout giveaway. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.